Here we go. Starting nation. Are we going back to Bastok? Eldra will be happy. Everything seems very balanced right now. We got Bastok. Bastok's in first place right now. So if we get a mage, that would be pretty sweet. Let me just update the attempt count here to 6. Anything else? Okay, job. Job time. Here we go. Interesting. Well, we're back to daggers again. Where's Bard? There you are. Okay, so now that we've rolled a special job, we have to do our additional roll for what's our starting job. So here's the job we have to start with. Are we gonna get warrior again? Okay, warrior's fine. It's a pretty comfy job to 30. So, okay. Oops. The wheel has spoken. Warrior is our role. I've never created an elven character in my life. I don't even know. Seems like there's like lots of options. Oops. Got the long hair. There's more hairstyles with this one. That's interesting. This was Aramis's, I think. I should be Aramis. I think this is the one he was. Warrior it is. Okay. Bastok. Here we go. Heartbreaking loss, but on the other hand, I just felt like it was bound to happen eventually. I felt like we got farther in that run than I was expecting, so. Let's update the title. Also, the ads are going to start here. I'm going to let them go while the intro is going here so you guys don't really miss any of the content. So I'm just going to hit the ads now and get them out of the way. Man. Brutal. We have to set up the chat log and everything. Right there. Okay, window 2 can have everything. Actually, we'll just leave that on. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's the way it works sometimes. It's okay. That's literally the challenge, right? That's all tied to the challenge. We got Elven Bard, yep. This is gonna be interesting. Yo, it's Clem. I haven't, like, my brain hasn't processed yet, like, all the things I'm gonna have to basically do right now, because I'm still thinking about the last run a little bit. So some of this stuff might be a little bit slower than normal, but it's all good. We'll get there. We're just gonna kind of run around, grab some stuff. Yeah. Scholar's legit, man. Like, honestly, after playing Scholar for some of that stuff, it makes me want to actually get on the job and start learning how to play it. We've gotten a bit of a feel for how helixes and stuff are really good. I would like to see more of, like, just like the power of what it can do with, like, the regens, as well as the damage, though, through helixes and Kostra and all that stuff. Like, I think it would be pretty sweet to see all that stuff. Yeah, there's lots to do starting out. But we rolled the starting nations, so... we rolled Bard, though. So there's no spells that I have to worry about specifically. I should make sure I buy slow. I'll get that later. We'll just get going here quick. Yeah, we will be probably doing some DDing for sure. Ballad will be at 25, right? Mage's Ballad. What else do we want to get early on? Oh, hey, remember when somebody made a joke? About farming Stray Mary? Guess what? It's all coming up you. It's all coming out Millhouse, as they say, right? Armodios? Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't looked up songs to see which ones may only be available at certain times, so... That's good intel, actually. Thanks, Citizen. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. So we got some time. We got today and tomorrow yet to sort that out, hopefully. Try to get what sparks we can. We don't have to buy all those other spells like we did for Scholar, right? So we should have Gil for scrolls, hopefully. I know Bard stuff can be expensive, but... let's start running. Oh, that one I shouldn't set, actually. Wind, earth, water maybe. Trying to think what else is around Bastok. Maybe fire. Batwings, flintstones, honey, lizard skin, Zurin soot. Maybe if I go into Zurin mines. Wild onions, tree bulb, Quad-off helms? Maybe? I don't know where they drop those, but I think, or beehive chip. I probably won't be up that early for that, but yeah, that would be the ideal scenario. Let's take off the healing one. Oh, well. Just opens up an opportunity for more, right? Now the question's going to be when, if we even get that far. When we get another run to Promethean 5-1, in what world are we ever beating that golem on something that's not Scholar? Is how I would pose that question. We may still need to do Scholar again for just that fight. We'll see, though. I'm going to try what I can on other jobs, but I'm very skeptical. That 100 HP regen is just like, I don't know how you're supposed to overpower that. Red Mage can beat it? Okay. Well, we'll see. I won't write it off. I won't say it's not possible. But it's going to be hard, if it's possible. Doing it at level 50 is just so hard because your damage is just not great. So, That's the biggest challenge. Oh wait, I can't do you. No, you have to do it at 50. That's part of the challenge. Part of the challenge is you have to do missions at their intended levels, so we have to do it at 50. Sadly. Which is why it's incredibly difficult. Like, I had a full magic bursted helix ticking that thing down, and it took about 5 to 7 minutes of constant nuking thunder and stuff to try to, like, keep the regen from recovering, plus the helix. Because the trusts just don't deal enough damage fast enough, typically. So it's tough. Yeah, but the problem is at level 50, your trusts don't typically do enough damage to overpower a 100 HP regen. So, yeah. So there's a good chance that Bard is not going to be able to do this. But, I mean, we won't worry about it right now. I'm not even there yet, you know what I mean? There's so much that has to happen first. No, I got you, for sure. I understand what you are laying down. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I just, my dad was texting me. Apparently somebody was coming to deliver flowers for my mom. Someone's showing up apparently in like 10 minutes. Or within 10 minutes. Okay. We got that started. We gotta go get to level 5. Who's my mission person? You? Ah, yeah, that's right. You have to report. I remember that now. Oh, good. It's out here too. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll be curious to see how that goes on Bard. Is Bard on Bounding Boots? Is there a world where we farm Leaping Lizzie? It is. Okay. We might be working Leaping into our leveling. Hunt him down a bit. Yeah, the trusts definitely help now, obviously, but they're not a joke. The Hala Promethean boss was really dangerous. That's one of my first runs. Was it the second run? Run number 2? We rolled Warrior, and we died on that fight. He just spammed Shadow Spread, like, the whole fight. So... yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this challenge goes, man. I don't know. Bard is an interesting job, but I'm worried about my damage a little bit. Specifically in a few certain fights, I'm really worried. Oh, I didn't set a Fields of Valor. Should have done that. We can still do that. I just got to get the ROE completion for it. Also, I need to rest to recover once for that ROE as well. We're also back into that area where we have to be careful not to accidentally level. That was the nice thing about being at level 50 is like, man, now I can just get experience. And I don't have to worry about accidentally leveling too high. But now we're back into that mode of, okay, I gotta make sure I don't go above level 25, and then not above level 30, and then not above level 40, till all that stuff is beat. Once Diablos is done, then it's like, yes, because you can level to 50, and the level caps will keep control of everything. Where's the book? Is it over at the other entrance? Oh well. Must be at the other end. Must be at the mines entrance. We're level 5, so we're good here. Let's go start our trust quest. Yeah. We've already made a stipulation, so like if something happens and you do accidentally level, it's fine. We've already stated that so that in case it does happen, it's like, it is what it is. But there's no intentional leveling allowed. Yeah, Shadow Lord is going to be a lot more interesting on a job like Bard. We're definitely going to want... Did login points end? It did, didn't it? We can't even get Ulagor now. Well, we'll see. That can be an issue. We can cross that bridge when we get that far in, you know? Like, there's nothing I can really do about it right now. We'll just have to wait. You might still be able to spend your reward, your points, Eldra, but we're not. I don't think we're collecting any more login points, is what I mean. You can probably still spend if the Moogle's still there. She will sometimes. I know in the old days it wasn't enough though, because when we did the speedrun for Shadow Lord, we did do some testing with her, and it didn't really pan out very good. But yeah, Adelheid is her name. she'd be better than nothing. So if we have no other options, then that is who we will use. We do have refresh. I think a Peru... I think we're going to stick with Yorn. I liked Yorn. I think he was a good option. I got to get there first. Yeah, exactly, Ultra. We cross that bridge when we get there. Exactly. No, you can't. It's gonna be tricky. Oh, wait. Hold. We have to actually go talk to Naji before we... We don't have anything yet. Alright, left or right, chat? Left or right? Left or right? I'm going to the side. First one I see. First one I see. Left? Alright, we're going left. I think I usually do go left. And more often than not, I feel like it's the right side. Like the correct side, not meaning that it's on the right, but that it's the correct choice. Going left. Yeah. No! It was right. But we're not going to miss it, so that's good. That is pretty much a rule for me, too. So there's kind of before... Well, not really before memes. There was kind of a meme about me in our link shell in the old days. When they first released the caskets, the brown caskets, and you had to do that mini game, right? The number mini game. It became a known joke in our link shell that I almost always picked the wrong 50-50. Like almost 100% of the time. It was ridiculous how often it happened. To the point where people in my link show would message me and ask me what number to pick, and I would choose one, and they would pick the other one, and it would open. It was bad. It was real bad. So I've got a history even more so with that, which is kind of sad. Yeah, he did. Sadly. Yeah, we were looking at it. I wasn't going to die, actually, even. The reason I died is the trusts killed the crab we were fighting. I went into the log crux, and you can see Val casting Cure 4 on me, and then the crab dies. So not only do then I not get cured, because the casting cancels, but then I get hit again, and he does an AoE weapon skill to take hate. Hold on, the person's here. They're dropping off flowers for my mom. It's her birthday, so... Okay. I had to find a place to put them for so they were in water. What am I doing? Trust. Well, after 5 attempts, what is chat's thoughts on the challenge so far? How we feeling? What do we think? Oh, I gotta finish the quest first. Tanaji! Comfy? Alright. My plan is to continue going with this challenge as far as I can. Obviously. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep going until I kind of get bored of it. I'm not bored of it in any way right now. I like the idea that it's different jobs every time. But I am starting to see a flaw where, like, that just may not be possible for certain things. And so, like, we'll see when we get back to the golem what's doable and what's not doable there. I'm really curious to see if any other jobs can do it. I think Bard is going to be one of the jobs that will not be able to do it. But as we progress more and more jobs, we'll start to get a better feel for, oh, this is possible or this isn't possible. And then we can always make a list of like, okay, you're allowed to change to one of these jobs at level 50 to complete this mission or something like that. That's always going to be potentially part of the stipulation. But we won't know until we start getting more jobs there anyway. So. So in a sense, we got a long way to go before we're worrying about any of that. You guys are going to see 2 Valenirals? Like, look, there's 2 of us. Oh. Well, we still have stuff to skill up now. Magic skills to keep skilled up. I don't know how big of a difference like wind and string specifically are for like landing. It'll be mostly for landing debuffs, I think. Is the tricky part. Not as comfy as Quillen. Well, that may be true. Quillen's pretty comfy. Five completed. Oops. It's always tricky when I release my VODs on YouTube too, to make sure I don't accidentally like spoil something. So I usually have been doing a short every time we've died. So I'll do that again, but I want to make sure I don't put that out until after the primary one is up. Most of them are probably going to become very similar. It'll be me going, I'm dead! I'm dead! The run's dead! I think that's how the last one went, and I think I said the exact same thing this time. But yeah, I was pretty happy with how far we got. We beat Shadowlord. We went all the way past Shadowlord without dying. We beat a lot of COP missions that I had no clue how they were going to go, and they turned out to be nowhere near as bad as I thought they might be. Oryu was a big part of that. And I don't know if it was because of the regen and Umbrava. I think in a normal setting, probably without like a lot of that kind of stuff going on, I would probably need to have more than 2 mismelts. We definitely know that now. Because 2 was enough for the Scholar fight, but I think for a job like Bard, I don't think 2 would be enough. I think I would need at least probably 4, because that fight's going to last a little bit longer. So there's some good intel even in the Scholar run, right? It's like it's good training to go, okay, this could have gone this way and that could have gone that way, and so I'm actually pretty happy we got to see some stuff. We actually got to go far enough so where we actually got to be at the level high enough to use AF, and unfortunately we never did any of it. We got Climaform, I guess, with the level 40 part, but never got to see any of our Scholar artifact. That's the part that's kind of sad. I was getting pretty pumped to get the pieces done. We were going to do that today, so that's the part that kind of gets stolen from me a bit. But this is the first run that I lost to something that was not a mission, where we died out kind of in the wild. This is the first one. So, and probably a little bit to my own, you know, laziness or like not paying attention realistically, because realistically I died because I was buffing. So, yo, what's up, AIM? Bit of a heartbreaker, yeah. Bit of a heartbreaker. Oops, that's magic. Oh, I didn't set you. I also need to kill some more stuff because we didn't get enough of the ROEs completed. We need to get we should try to get like a crystal or something to complete, or a drop. What did I get? I got no drops off of the mobs I killed outside of crystals. Actually, that's not great. Is there like bees or something out here? I need to get like some kind of item, like flintstones or just one of them. It doesn't matter which one, as long as it's one. There she is, by the way. Look at all that gear that we almost had. So close. All that gear, we almost had it. She's rubbing it in my face. Maybe we'll get like Flintstone or something. Or honey or beehive chips. More bees here than worms. Insect wing, that's not what we want. I just need one that's the same one. Wow, that's a lot of brown boxes. I wonder what North Augustaburg has for rewards. $79. We actually got some good gil from doing the boxes last time. Brass leggings. I don't think the cloth thread is necessary. Or cotton thread. First is a 7 or a 9. Probably a 7. Yep. Alright, well, let's try 77. 71. Rip. Okay, let's go 74. Greater. Let's go 76. Greater. Okay, so let's go 85. Other Gorget. Echo drops. Those are handy. What's up, Lowy? Welcome to the stream. Nonchalant, like nothing's happened. You did research on gear? Oh no. I'm sorry. I went on right before bed and I killed Blighted Brand and he dropped the earring. And then I went to Rulenberry and the NM there popped after 1 kill and I killed him and I got that earring too. So I actually had the set bonus of the +5 magic attack and magic accuracy. I was 1 level from being able to equip them. I got to 59. Yeah, we died leveling. I need, like, one more thing, dude. The bees are not really that helpful. The worms would be better, but they're obviously a bit of a run. Oh, there's some worms. Okay, that might work better. Oh, there's 3 of them over here. Let's go. Come on, Flintstone. We need 1 Flintstone. Hook us up. Those are not Flintstone. Oh. Okay. No mercy. We died 1 level from 60. How's it going, Waba? Waba, I have a question for you, actually. Very curious. What job were you when you overcame the golem in Soja right before Promivazal? The golem that traps the door. Because I did it on Scholar at level 50, but holy moly, that was like... That felt impossible, almost. Like... I had a magic bursted Helix that was like the only thing keeping the regen at bay. And I was hoping to see your fight, but your stream VOD doesn't have the fight in it. It just has you going through the door. So I was kind of curious to see how yours went, because I was just like, man, I don't know how some of the jobs are going to be able to kill this thing at 50. Because the regen is just ridiculous. Like, it took about 7 to 8 minutes for the Trust to kill it, and I had a Helix on so that the damage like it was like a magic bursted helix, so it was doing like 100 HP a tick to counter the regen, and then I was also spamming like thunder over and over and over again, and sometimes only for 15, but sometimes hitting for like 50 to 100 to also counteract the regen, and like the trusts were barely able to kill it. Yeah, I would really like to like see the fight if possible, if you have it somewhere. If not, it's fine. I'm just trying to think for like future planning of like with my challenge. Like if Corsair can do it, then realistically most of the jobs should be able to do it, but I don't know. After what I saw the other day, I was just like, I don't know if this is doable. Okay, I've got enough now. I don't know which one finished, but I finished something. Oh, I finished the 10 to 20 damage one. That's what it was. Okay. I was just trying to get enough ROEs completed so that we can get to our Unity. You have it on YouTube. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'd really appreciate that. Because like I just remember thinking at the end of that, just like, man, I don't know how I'm going to beat this on some of the other jobs. Scholar felt like it was like pushed to its limit. Because surviving wasn't the issue, it was getting enough damage before it regens. And I felt like I had all the best DDO, but maybe there's something I'm not seeing. So yeah. Definitely curious to see how you handled it. Resist petrify. Okay. Let's go get our Unity. And then we're pretty much ready to go start going up to pretty much 30 as quickly as we can. We'll start heading to Kronstadt to get our bee pollen. Oops. Because I'm even just curious to see which kind of trust setup you used. Because like I had this like weird off idea, like maybe I pulled the other mobs in so that Val weapon skills more or something. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. Because I felt like after I finished that, I was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to beat this on any other job. So, Corsair is a good... Actually, that's a really good one to see. Because if you can do it on Core, then you should be able to do it on a decent number of jobs. I didn't take anything, because I was on Scholar, so I didn't take anything like Daedalus Wings or anything like that, but... Sure, but I'd like to still see it anyway, just to see what it looks like. Because I should send you mine, and you can see like kind of like the chaos that had to ensue for me to even beat it. Like I have Scholar in my back pocket as like a backup. So like let's say I get there on Bard and I go, this is just not possible. Then I may make an allowance like I did for the Antlion fight where I go, okay, then just allow any job. And that opens up the window to like come on anything to get past just the golem itself. but I'm not going to do that until I see that there's actually an issue with getting stuck on it. Enemies, plants. Yeah, maybe. Club weapon skills. Gideus. F's. Not right now. Shantoto 2 is probably maybe the reason it works then. I don't know. I'll check out your VOD though. I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. It was just something I wondered. I was like, man, after I beat it with Scholar, I was like, how would I do this on another job? I was just kind of like very unsure of what that was gonna look like. Okay, where am I going here? We got our Unity. We're just ready to level now, right? Yeah. We're good to level now. We can go start heading to get our bee pollen. Yeah, no, that's good. I'll definitely take a look at it. I'm really sad the way I lost my run, but it's okay. I'm really happy with that run. That was a PB and a half. Scholar is a super cool job. Definitely enjoying it. Let's go say hello to Leaping Lizzie, if we can. Let's see if he pops. We'll go kill some lizards over in that area. And then, if he spawns, awesome, we'll kill him. Because, Waba, I did a few things. We added a few things to mine. I don't know if you have anything similar to this or not, but... So we had a couple really good ideas. Kale gave us one of the ideas. And then I forget where the NM one came from. If it was a mixture of Kale's and mine and somebody else now. So many people have been speaking into this, which has been pretty cool. I'm sure yours is similar. So obviously there's some spells that you can't obtain, right, without either BC and M fighting or Auction House. So like Phalanx, Utsusemi Ni, things like that. So we've come up with like a trade system. So Beastman Seals are the currency. So once you come up with so many Beastman Seals, you can trade them in as like a currency to be allowed to purchase one spell off the auction house. Specific to the spells that are BCNM only. And then the other system I did is for notorious monster hunting, so that because I'm doing a lot of my attempts and stuff on stream, some of the stuff I'm doing off stream is like hunting NMs and stuff, just so that it's not just hours of me standing around doing nothing. And what I've done is I've started to catalog the NMs I've beaten and the drops that I have access to. And I've been, as I lose, like when my character died, I send all those NM drops to another character. And on the new character, if I kill the NM again, I have it so that opens up a window for me to be allowed to send the item over, which makes the drop 100% without you having to farm potentially for 10 hours again the same item. And it incentivizes potentially fighting the NMs, because it actually makes it worthwhile to do it once you've farmed it one time. So that's the other system that I've implemented is, like right now, if I'm out here, I'm just looking this up again. Let's say I'm out here and I kill Leaping Lizzie. Because I've already farmed Bounding Boots, I'll treat that as they drop 100% and I can send them back to my character. If that makes sense. I have to reread how this works because, again, I told you I was going to forget. Can spawn different places. Placeholders all. Placeholder. I don't know what the IDs are. I just want to see. Where does it talk about the... That's spawn time. I don't care about spawn time. Oh, the bottom lizard is the placeholder. Okay. So it's this one. I knew I was going to forget that. Remember? I even said it. Because we came out here and we literally killed one lizard and then Leaping Lizzie spawned. And we got the drop. It was absurd. And I was like... I was literally running away and I literally said to the chat, I said, I'm not going to remember this, any of this information, and we're going to have to do this whole process again next time I come back out here. Okay. We'll leave the other lizards up if we can. And we'll just wait and see. Maybe he'll spawn really quick and we'll get a free bounding boots. Not free, but we've already gone through the process once, but... Yeah. So that's kind of like some additional things I've added to the rules, because I think it makes because since the challenge is more about not dying more than it is about like specifically, you know, getting drops or beating missions and all that kind of stuff. Like, yeah, that's all kind of part of it, but like it's kind of about the not death part. And so I think it just kind of adds like an aspect of, oh, this is kind of nice. I don't have to worry about grinding Leaping Lizzie for 8 hours. If he pops right away, it at least means it's worth. I guess it gives value to camping NMs that aren't normally overly valuable. So yeah, those are two systems that we've looked to implement in the last couple runs, and it's been really fun so far. But still means you have to camp it. Still means uh-oh. I didn't want to hit a rock lizard. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just get a couple more levels here and then see if he pops. I can always farm this off after, because we want to make progress on our bee pollen and stuff right now. I should have marked the time. I think he died about... Oh, someone's out here. They're not out here anymore? Did they just warp and I just didn't see the use of the warp ring? They, like, didn't log out. They, like, vanished. That was weird. No, there's nothing around them to kill them, though. That was very strange. Alright, we won't worry about lizards now. We'll just kill everything. We'll just peek and see if he popped in, like, the next 3-ish minutes. Brown boxes have also been really valuable too. I was surprised. They were a decent source of gil even. Okay, let's try 35. Oh, we're not gonna get it if we do that, potentially. Alright, 33. Here's hoping. Nope. 53. Dang. I'm not going to know if the placeholder respawns though, so we'll just see. And like, if he's still not up in the next like couple minutes, I'll just head to bee pollen. We can always camp it later. I just figured might as well come out here and see if he pops quick. wait like 2 more minutes. And then if he's still not up, we'll leave. Let's move this. Anyway, yeah, I've been greatly enjoying the challenge still. It's just oh, he's up. We'll kill him and leave. Somebody else can benefit if he pops. Still don't have any sword skill to weapon skill. Okay, we did hit 12. Alright, off to Kronstadt. We got a bit of a walk. Shell shield. Hey. Thanks. I love free gear. We never set the ROE for this zone, actually. We should have. Fine. We'll do that now, because we will be coming back to this zone at some point. Some may say, you were on Scholar, why didn't you have re-raise up? And in my head, I decided I wasn't going to re-raise for stuff outside of BCNM and NM fights. So that's why I didn't have it up. That's just my own stipulation, though. I didn't have to do that. It's not, the rules don't say I don't have... The rules don't say I have to do it that way. That was kind of my own decision. Just so that I wasn't just relying on it. I felt like that would be in poor taste to the challenge. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. That, golem kill. I've already had to make a few like adjustments, like the antlion definitely just feels like it's not doable without some form of gravity. Bind was even not working well with capped enfeebling. Scholar could still not consistently bind the antlion. It was like less than 50%. So I was just like, well, if Scholar can't do it, I don't really know what else to say. So basically we made an exception to that spot. And so my thought was maybe we'll have to do the same thing for the golem, but we'll see. Hopefully no. Such a shame, though. If I was doing this challenge without the job stipulation, I think Scholar would be like a no-brainer though. It's such a good job so far from what I've seen. Maybe I'll change that tune as we start seeing new jobs get into deeper into the runs as we go. But yep. How's it going, Izzy? It's all good. It happens. It's all good. Sad, but it'll be fine. Oh, Waba, if you're still here, by the way, I did note when I was going through 3 paths, because I don't know if you're finished 3 paths or not, but I almost messed up really bad the other day, and I entered into the Movopolis BC&M fight in 3 paths, and then looked and realized it was a level 60 cap, not level 50. So, if you're using that guide online, note that it's not perfectly accurate, because those mission fights are not level 50 cap. So please don't go in there and die because you think it's 50. I'm sure you might already know that and remember that, but I didn't remember. And I almost died because of it, so. Yeah, it's 60. I was like, I made it into the zone. I was like, yeah, here we go. Let's finish this path off. I literally entered the BC&M and like looked at the wiki to like quickly refresh my memory on like what was in the fight and that kind of thing. And then immediately noticed, oh, this is a 60 fight. And just left. I was like, goodbye. So that would have sucked. I'd have been really sad if that would have been the way I lost the run. I'm not really sad the way I lost it. I mean, you never want to lose a run, but losing it to Guyver is like, nah, it happens. Not much you can do. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I think, so I've kind of like, if you look at my page, I kind of have a list. If you go to the second page here. Wait, unrecognized command. Oh, because I did the wrong thing. On the second page, it kind of has, I wrote a kind of cheat sheet for myself of like where to go for which nations. So I'm doing the first half of 3 paths at 50. I do the first part of each path, and then I switch. And I go to 60, and then I will go back to 3 paths after. So I kind of gave myself little notes. It's like, okay, go to this, up to this point, and then stop. And now it's maybe like a little bit wary. So I'm going to have to go into the missions when I start getting beyond this again in another run at some point. I'll have to look and see where some of those other ones might be incorrect. Like with regard to, I think using that FF11 history page, like History of Vanadil page, I think that would be really valuable. Because it'll tell you like where the level caps of everything were before missions and stuff are released, so. It was pretty cool, though. Pretty cool to get a run past Shadow Lord. Pretty cool to have a run past Oryu, past Sicarium. Um, Getting to see Promi Vasil and finish that one off, and understand that I need a new strategy for that fight actually with the 3 bosses, because Semi was completely broken for the first NM. We killed the Promi Hala boss without her. She did no damage basically, because if you try to fight in that narrow hallway, she has no place to run to start shooting, and she just bugs out. So that was a big loss as well. So there's a lot of things we learned from some of those fights where it's like, okay, lesson learned. We got more stuff to figure out. But all that is good information for future runs, right? Alright, where's my wasps? Fast blade, let's go! Wonder if I should use sword on Bard. I know they have a better dagger skill, but sword might be better damage early on. Oh, we should set the ROE. Get our free mind ring. Yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to pull it to the side next time, because that's what I ended up doing after the first one died. If you try to pull it back to the entrance, I don't know, you've maybe noticed it in other spots too, but if you try to fight in narrow areas, narrow hallways, like Crawler's Nest can be really bad. She bugs out, and she'll just get stuck, and she won't end up shooting at all. She'll just stand there and do nothing. So it's like really important she has space to do what she needs to do. Let's go 83? 85? Okay, so it's 94? Nice. But yeah, all things I'm learning. We'll just keep getting better and better as we go. Takes time. Like, there's so much in the game that you go, oh yeah, I know how to do this, but then to do it in a way that's consistent, not just doing it, like where there's... Trying to do it in a way where there's less risk is sometimes harder because... okay, so it's 20... 21, 23, or 25? 21. Like, you can't go into certain things scared. I have definitely learned that. If you go in scared, you're just asking to, like, honestly just... Like, sometimes you need to be brave. You have to push. You have to, like, go for damage. But then there's other times where it's like, hey, like, I'm in control of this fight. Like, that was the nice thing about Scholar, was I felt like Scholar gave me a control over fights where I wasn't afraid. I was just like, hey, look, like, I've got regen. My trusts are not dying. Yorn's got tons of MP. I can just wait this guy out. And a lot of times the fights just work out really well for you because you're able to just easily outlast the NMs, even if your damage isn't amazing. But like when I was on like Warrior, on that run, I definitely felt like there were a couple fights where I was like, okay, I need to go. Like we need to go. The other huge advantage with Scholar was you can actually put Pro and Shell up before the fight starts, so that Yorn or whoever your mage is doesn't waste MP putting up Protect and Shell. Like that's a huge advantage, honestly, for jobs like White Mage, Red Mage, Scholar, where you can just go in. The trusts already have Protect and Shell on. Your MP's full. Yorn's MP's full. Like massive, massive advantage. So I'm gonna miss that for sure, being now that I'm on Bard. We will have refresh, so that's another advantage. It's only 1 tick, but that'll be nice, especially in the early stages. But 1 MP a tick is not going to be very much, honestly, so... yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all looks. I don't want to be too judgy yet. There's so much we can still learn and do. we need that for a later mission as well, so I'll keep the crystal. Normally I would just throw it away. It's definitely better than 0, that's for sure, yep. The question is typically for most runs is, can you get your characters to 50 where the Apuru and Yorn get access to not? Because then you're like, okay, now we're looking okay. You were, yeah. That's who it was. I was like, who was just joking about Stray Mary? Somebody was. I said that, like, right away, pretty much, early on. No, it's fine. I think Bard will be fine for most things. There's just a few spots that I'm like, I'm not sure how we beat that. But I don't even know if we'll get to the Golem yet, right? Let's cross that bridge when we get there. We'll just keep plugging away. We almost have Berserk. Yeah, March will be nice. Minuet is like level 3. I want Val to AoE. Thank you. There'll be pieces of gear that have been for a while kind of useless, and this time they'll be good. Like getting the corset is actually really nice because it's got +5 charisma. That's actually really good for Bard. Charisma's not typically a stat you worry too much about in most cases. But that's actually going to be really solid for us this time. It's a nice piece of gear. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out, though, right? Songs are not going to be very long, that's for sure. Not like we're going to get 10-minute songs or anything. So. And we don't have a ton of fast cast. But hey. We'll see how it goes. Rampaging Ram is up right now, guys. Let's not touch that. That's a little terrifying. Want to see a run end immediately? I don't actually know where Stray Mary's placeholder typically roams. I want to say it's like back here, right? Or is it back here? I'm like in her space, am I not? Hello. Let me pull it up, just so I'm aware. I don't think I've almost aggroed one. Wait, only one placeholder appears at a time. Placeholder respawn is 5 minutes. Check second group if there is only 4 mad sheep can spawn back to back. This isn't something I'm going to want to farm right now anyway. Because I don't really want it until... I don't want to really be farming it until I have Treasure Hunter. Oops. There's a good chance the first number is a 5. It's definitely a 5 now. Okay, let's try 58. It's really nice every now and then when they actually give it to you. Sometimes you're just like, well, I'm completely guessing. I have no idea. Okay, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you sending the link too, because I'm definitely going to study it to learn. I know you had Shantoto, but like at least, even if that's the case, like it helps me have intel on like how much damage output you were able to obtain versus like what I was able to do, kind of thing. So I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm really glad that you're cataloging yours as well. It makes me it's fun to know that other people are attempting the challenge at the moment. So good luck with yours. today. I'll probably send my people to you once I'm done. I just said I wasn't going to camp it, and then all of a sudden I started killing a giant sheep, or a mad sheep. It says, let me see, let me just look at this for a second. There's your group of 4 sheep here. Wheels F9. You can stand between the 2 windmills. There's 3 groups of 5 sheep on wide scan. Is second sheep in second group of 5 between the huge wasp and if you stand between the 2 windmills. Oh man, this looks like they have no idea. They probably have no clue. You know what my solution would be? Probably just kill every single sheep in that spot. How about that? If we ever go to camp it, that legit might be our strategy. I'm on the wrong side though. They would expect me to be up here. We can go take a look at that after. Once we get our two more bee pollen. We'll go take a look. Ooh, hello, grenade. Oh, hello, wolf. There's some scary monsters out here right now. Please don't go near the balloon. There's 2 of them. Oh wait, that's a lizard. Never mind, I'm blind. Getting really crazy here now. Bard is on those. Hey, Bard's on these too. So you get some gear. Oh, wait. Bard is... Oh, I'm a warrior, right. Pfft. We're not Bard yet. We wish we were. But we're not there yet. Gotta get to 30. Be nice to at least get this bee pollen part done if I can before worrying about too much else. And then we'll see. $15 berserk. Come on, bees, where you at? There's one. Should be 3 or 4 over here. Not moving. I don't want to use provoke on every single bee I find. Do your thing, Val. Do it. Man. Man. Should be one more back here, I think. Normally. Or maybe that was the one that's back here and he just came out a bit. Ooh. The gear hunt begins. Yeah, it's, I mean, that is kind of part of the fun too, though, Lowy, I think. It's been kind of fun, like, getting, like, gear and stuff for the jobs, and I think, anyway. Gives life to each individual attempt, each character. Giant stinger. Oh yeah, the one right by the... I don't know why this one, like, he, like, goes underneath the crag, pretty much. He'll, like, float back here. Always forget about him. Hey, I think we actually had some pretty sick sets built up on the Scholar one. It's hard when you're only, like, in the, like, the 20, 30, 40 mark, but once you start getting to 50 and 60, there's some pieces of gear that, like, you can start to really hone in and make the character your own a bit. You're not going to get the best, like, in slot stuff. Not in the challenge that we're doing. But there's a lot of really interesting stuff that can go on. I should actually wide scan the second one. There you are. Anyway, I've been having a blast doing this. Like, again, I will miss Scholar. No doubt about it. But I also will say, like, this challenge has made me want to play Scholar. So, maybe that's in my future. One more pollen, boys. One more. Yeah, come on. Nice, okay. Let's just quickly grab the book here in Gooskin, since we're literally standing right in front of it. And then we'll head to Volcrum. Excellent, excellent, excellent. What did we hit? Level 15? 16? 16. Yeah, I've had that problem in the past too. Actually, that's actually like one of the things that I've done on my characters, at least on Dieter, is I actually started to go on and I started throwing stuff away. And that was hard. Because, yeah, I'm the same way. It's like, but there's like nostalgia tied to this item. Like, I got this item while doing this with the link shell. And it was like, finally, it was just like, okay, will I use it? No, gone. Will I use it? No, gone. And that was really tough. I threw a lot of stuff away that, like, for a long time was just like sentimental value for me. And now it's just gone. But now that it's gone, I also don't think about it anymore anyway. It was literally just eating up inventory space before. Oh, we still didn't do a Fields of Valor, so I can't even take a Grounds of Valor right now. First thing I do when I zone into Volcrum, I guess. pull Val out and then keep running. Oh, that latency. How many Beastman Seals we at now? Two? Two. I don't know if there's any spells that we buy with Beastman Seals this time around. Not till it's like dealing with like sub-jobs. Like Utsusemi Ni maybe for sub-job eventually. But that's not going to be till like 75, pretty much. 74 is actually when we get it, I think. So we'd have to go further than Scholar to worry about that. Which I feel at the moment is unlikely. But hey, you never know. We might find Bard is really good. Oh, wow. Yeah, like stuff like that's pretty cool. And so yeah, it just comes down to the person. I had a lot of stuff, not maybe quite that rare, but like a lot of stuff like that where it was just like I don't want to throw it away. It has memories tied to it. But in the end, I've just realized, like, mostly it's just like, it's just stuff that's just not that big of a deal, really. I think I kept my old Link Pearls as, like, memories now, at this point, to remind myself of, like, people I've played with in the past and stuff. But other than that, I don't think I've kept specific items anymore. There might be one or two that I couldn't throw away. I'm not sure which ones, but nice. All right. Yeah, Rampaging Ram was up though. If anybody looking for a comfy is it purple belt item, he's right by the crag right now. If somebody needs. Oh, let's go look at this. They stand between the two windmills at F6. We're just going to take a quick peek and just see if we can see what they're talking about, like the sheep. Because they also might be referencing like a ranger's wide scan, but I love the guy's last message. This mob kind of sucked. I guess he can spawn at F6 or F9. The placeholder. According to this. So if you don't see the respawn here with 5 sheep or something, you're supposed to go to the other spot. That's where maybe the confusion comes from. So you'd have to keep track of your... here's the two windmills here, these ones probably. You'd probably have to keep track of your kills pretty closely, so you know when it's respawning. 5-minute respawn, so it's pretty quick. Okay, let's stand here. Are there 5 mad sheep? Yes, there are. Oh wait, no, it's 4. So it might be popped at the other spot. You might have to run to the other spot then. Unless I can't see something. Like, unless my wide scan isn't good enough, you know? Because it's not going to be a very big range. But, all good. Something to think about for future camping. We're not going to do that right now. We're definitely not doing it without Treasure Hunter. Minimum TH1 we're going to want for that. All the instruments we're going to want, man. We're going to have lots of equip sets for Bard, swapping in different instruments for different buffs. It's gonna be a busy job. What's the first lullaby? 16. Oh, lullaby. So it's not that high. Earth Threnody, Dark Threnody, Light Threnody, Full Requiem. Trying to think of like what other spells hit monsters. Just looking around. Horde Lullaby is 27. Ballad at 25. Advancing March is 29, so that's when we get our first march, right before we go into Promies. That's really nice. At least. I will say the one nice thing about being the bard over the trusts is I'm the one in control of which buffs are going where. When do we get access to... Oh, level 20 is Pianissimo. That's great too, because we can buff the party and then give Ballad to the mages. Like, we could actually personalize the buffs. It's going to mean that we're going to be really busy singing and maybe not doing a lot of damage ourselves. Is there not a song that is similar to Flurry also? Or am I crazy? Or maybe it's just for ranged accuracy somewhere. Maybe that's later. There's a song for ranged. I can't remember. That might be post 40. I'm not sure. Should have got another weapon. Still my level 1 sword. Damage isn't going to be great, but these things are going to be like decent to even match-ish range now. Probably, well, maybe still tough. I don't know what level the song is, but I think there is one. We're going to get movement speed at 37. Raptor Mazurka, hello. Let's go. That'll be handy. That will be handy. My accuracy sucks. It's nice to get a minuet immediately too, like that'll be good for damage. Oh, Hunter's Prelude, that's it. It's ranged accuracy. Isn't it? Oh no, it's ranged attack and accuracy. Oh, but that's not till 31. So after Promies, we can give Semi some extra damage? Yes, please. Yes, please. That sounds like a good thing. We're gonna want to... Oh, that's after 30 as well. Foul... Abide? Or Abad? Abade? Abade. That'd be it. That's the Resist Sleep scroll. That one's only if Bastok's in first place. So we do need to go down the list, actually, of spells and figure out which ones are only available during Bastok being in first, because I don't know which ones those are yet. Man, I'm going to miss Sublimation, among other things. I'm really sad about so many things. They're not having regen. Where's my team? What happened? Where did my trusts go? At least I'm on Warrior, so I can take it. Where did Val go, dude? Did they get bound? Oh, he got petrified. Good one. I didn't even look. I was like, man, where'd he go? think Sword is still the best bet for Bard in the early stages. Fast Blade's really nice. Dagger doesn't really get any decent weapon skills for Bard early on. So I think we go Sword. And I think we work like Fast Blade into the mix, depending on what we end up subbing. I'm not sure yet what sub job is going to make the most sense. Drain. Ow. I don't need to level really out here until I should go turn in my quest first, but my thought is if I can get to 18 really quick, then I can just get my sub job while I'm in Selbina and do it quick. And chain XP in here is pretty decent since we got double XP. If it wasn't double, then it would be probably not very good. Ooh, that's not great though. Mighty strikes, kill it, quick. We have 17 here. Millie's out of MP. Val's still full though. Oh, he's gonna petrify him again. Classic. Okay, well let's resummon. So that you're not petrified, and that my white mage has MP, and that they're one level higher. The only aggro right now is that ambusher. Greater than 66, okay. That's good actually. First is even, so it's probably an 8. Second is odd. Let's go 81. Greater. Okay, so it's either 83, 85, 87, 89. So let's go, we're gonna maybe 50-50 it, we'll see. 87? It's less. Alright, 50-50, 85 or 83. We're gonna go 85, which means it's probably 83. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Beetle mittens! Now we're talking. Those are level 21. Cannot wear them yet. Oh, I can let the brass flip feet though. Millie's got paralyzed. Oh, we didn't set the ROE, dude. I'm getting so bad at that. It's just been set for so long that I hadn't thought about it. Volcrum Emperor might be valuable also on this run, along with the Bounding Boots, so we probably will want to farm that as well. At some point. Especially early on, because they're low-level pieces. We also could have set a page probably for lizards and something. I'm really not thinking at the moment. Let's go. Alright. Let's start pushing through. These aren't chainable anymore, so... Crabs are going to be really slow kills, though, I think. We might want, like... Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I was gonna say, maybe we want me to tank and Adelheid out for damage. You can definitely tank on Warrior out here, so... Well, that one's aggroing. I've been on Thief too long. I'm like lining up on the back. One hour, 38 minutes. We're such a newbie now. Okay, so it's a 2. Second is odd. Alright. Let's try see if it gives us a hint. Okay, so it's 23 or 25. Let's go for a nice number of 25. Yo, dude, look at us go. A black tunic. Thank you. Beetle mittens. Hello? We've got 2 of them now. That's a level 20 piece. Even match is good. It's funny, when the job was rolling, spinning on the wheel, it was, I thought it might stop on Beastmaster initially, and I was like, ooh, Beastmaster might be really interesting. The downside is what we have access to for Jug Pet. Because out here you could charm and all that good stuff, right? But inside BC and M fights, you're stuck with Jug Pets, so it was like, okay, which Jug Pets would actually be valuable? Because Call Beast would be a big deal. But we ended up getting Bard instead. I think every job is going to have its own issues, for sure. But it also is why I like the challenge. It's like, okay, going to keep everything pretty unique. And that's a lot of fun. Alright, watch out for this leecher. Oh, and that guy. Is that the mugger or the gambler? Mugger. Okay, so where's the gambler? Because there's one of each in here. We also don't... Okay, there he is. We also don't have our own native sneak and invis on this job. Which means we're going to be buying more silent oils and prison powders this time. So we'll see how that all works out too. That could change a lot of different things. Yeah. It's definitely convenient to be able to sneak and invis yourself. We'll see how that works when we start to choose a sub job. Is Sub White Mage valuable early on for like the bar spells again? Like bar sleep and some of those early things for the Promi fights. Bar Paralyzed, I think, is one we had access to as well. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say at the moment. Almost there. This'll get us our level here when we kill this guy. Oh, there was another box. Val's doing a dance with me. They both hit cure 2. That's the other downside of the trust. They're not smart enough to just have one person cure. Now, sometimes I suppose that's a good thing, because if like the paladin gets interrupted, you don't want him to die because the white mage said, well, he's curing, so I won't cure. But it really doesn't manage the MP very well of the party when they do that. Just kind of frustrating. See if we can get this quick. 18! And then we'll head to Selbina. Second is even. First is 3, 4, 5. First is odd. Okay, so it's 3 or 5. This is not helpful so far. It's a 5, so it's 50. I'll say 52. Sure. Nope, it was 50. We were close. I chose poorly. Should grab the book probably at the outpost, but as long as we have the home point here in Selbina, it'll be fine. VT. At least they're not IT anymore. Dieter's gonna be holding so much random little like low-level gear stuff. It's gonna be funny. It's like, oh, I got this and I got that. Maybe I'll have to make another account to just hold the NM stuff. The IronFantasy waiting room. It hasn't been an issue yet, but eventually it might become one. As I start prepping more pieces. Oh yeah, we made it. We made pretty good headway, honestly. We're done Rhapsody in White. We're done up to our sub-job level. We'll get, we'll probably unlock level 20 here first, and then we'll think about... Actually, we could head to Merifatod now, I suppose. Start farming Gosbit grass. Is the boat here? OBS is back. Blip in the internet. All you missed was me R0ing at the home point. bee pollen, hey? I just so happen to have 3 of those. Not like I was prepared or anything. This cutscene is really funny because then it's like when you introduces himself in the Zillart missions, he's just like, "My name is this." It's like, yeah, we've met before. I thought that was really funny. Well, unfortunately, ads are going to start again, but you're not really missing anything. We're just doing the running around. Getting our stuff done. I'm going to let them play out. Did I select no? I must have. Was in too much of a hurry. Okay. Nice, we didn't DC when I touched that home point this time. Well, I didn't actually DC, I guess I started to R0. And eventually it came back. But the stream dropped also, so it's kind of weird how it sometimes does and then sometimes doesn't do that kind of stuff. Very, very strange. Oh, what am I sitting at for sparks? Oh, nice, 7,000. Excellent. We'll have a couple copper vouchers, I think, too. So we'll have probably close to 8, maybe 9,000. We won't have enough conquest points yet for... we might have enough for an experience ring, maybe. Maybe. It's the think animation, man. 11 was doing it before it was a meme. I guess this cutscene is kind of long. Buzzy was telling me about how he like disconnects and logs back in during when he triggers this cutscene, and it saves him time. Never really thought about it, but I guess this cutscene is kind of long. If you can log in quick enough, anyway, should definitely save yourself a little bit of time. I guess I've never really paid attention. And then there's this cutscene. Alright. It's so important to get your Rhapsody in white because without it, like, warping between home points is like, it's way too much gil. So, like, even me right now, I almost don't have enough because I've only got 300. I'm gonna sell a bunch of this stuff though that I just got. Unless it's something that I can keep for Bard. Bard's on all this stuff, so I'm gonna get rid of these though. Evil Lift is nice. Not a lot of... This is not... Molthus is not worth very much. The Stingers are kind of nice. Beetle Mittens extra, and the Black Robe. Oh, there we go. Bard is on that. It's got intelligence, but... I don't think we'll worry about that. We'll get rid of that for the money. Okay. That gives us a little bit. Oh, you got spells. I forgot about that. We're gonna grab these really quick. If there's a world where we come back here for Ninja again or not, we'll see in the near future. Okay, we're gonna go to Mara now. Because we can get that free ride. Yeah, we only have one copper voucher, so... Excuse me. So we don't have to take the boat. Shoutouts to the internet. We'll get our explanation of Ambuscade for some free XP. Tell us all about it, Gorpa. Like I'm not even looking at him. Okay. 300 XP for free. And home point. All right. Time to pay attention. We might be able to actually get to 20 as we run across this zone. But we'll probably just try to run towards... Well, we'll see. We'll kill what we come across. Naji's not super great, but I find Matsui's not super amazing most of the time when I've used him. He's probably better than Naji, honestly, but... Alright. Kill our way across the zone. I can't really speak for myself, or I can't really say anything against Naji when I'm basically just as bad as him pretty much right now. VT. I'm just missing my ranger, that's all it is. Sad. Get him! Thank you. That's a little bit better. A brown box, you say? I'll bite. Less than 33. One of the digits is a 2. It's probably 20-something. It's definitely 20-something. Maybe I should have just started guessing. Second digit is even. I get aggroed by this leecher. Oh, that's a really unfortunate. Well, at least we didn't get the number. Look, dude, look at it. He's camping my box. Alright, I'm going to guess 22. Yo, let's go. No. Meanie. Right. Leggings? We almost have a full set of beetle, right? Not really. We got hands. Oh, we do already have the leggings. I've just got unlucky on which pieces I've gotten, I guess. Wait, what? Hello, Dommel. Oh. He also dropped a box. Second is even. Greater. Probably a 3 or 4. Okay, so it's a 4. Give me something about the second number. 44. Nope, 48. I can't believe I didn't get that. We were Taru, yeah. We were a Taru, but now we are Elven. We died. If I die one time, the run is over, so we start all the way again from scratch. On a new job in a new nation. That's the challenge. Yeah. It's okay. That's why it's tough. So we rolled Bastok and Bard this time. So hopefully we can get a few things done today. We'll see. I'm probably almost done for the day. We'll see. Since it's Mom's birthday, I'll probably make sure I cut it at a good time today so I can go hang out with her. Spend the rest of the evening either with her, unless she wants alone time. Then maybe I won't. But odds are I'll be spending some time with my parents tonight to celebrate. Yeah, we rolled Bard. Welcome back, Kale. We'll see. There might be some good things from Bard. We'll see. It's definitely not going to be Scholar. I think there will be a time where I'm going to go, man, I wish I was on Scholar right now. But for now, It's fine. We're just kind of casually killing our way across Booberimu. We're working our way to Marif. We're going to farm up our 4 Gosbit grass for the mount. Do a lot of that stuff now and get it out of the way. And then as we get to 30, we'll go unlock Bard, and we rolled Warrior again as our first starting job, so we'll see. We'll see if Warrior has any benefit for Bard or not. I'm not sure yet what sub job I want to work with. I think White Mage is probably going to be used in the Promi fights because the bar spells are just, I think, very valuable. And to be able to have Dia and maybe, I don't know, like, I don't know if Paralyze is probably not going to land, not without Enfeebling. Like, we could barely land some of those debuffs with the capped Enfeebling skill of Scholar on some of them, so I'm pretty skeptical that that'll be good. But we will have access to slow. I'll have to buy it quickly because Bastok is in first right now, so slow is one of those ones that only the first place nation can get. It's not the one I want. If he aggroes me, I'll kill him. Yeah, there's some of those things that are a little bit later. Elegy. There's a lot of really good stuff that's post 30, actually. But we will get Advancing March at 29, which is nice. We'll have Ballad at 25. There's some good options. There'll be Finale as well. That'll be a 33 spell. We'll have Raptor Mazurka early on before 40. Like, there's some cool things that Bard gets access to, that's for sure. But we'll see. See how it pans out, man. I'm not making any assumptions. Yeah. Yeah, until I get access to Hunter's Prelude after 30. Because then she gets ranged attack and ranged accuracy plus from that, so. Unless it's just ranged attack accuracy. Maybe it's just accuracy, it's not actually attack, because it's worded weird. It says ranged attack accuracy. So maybe that's not really helpful. Oh yeah, it is only ranged accuracy. Never mind. That's what I thought it was initially, and then I second-guessed myself. No, magical is accuracy. Minuet's both. Gotcha. Prelude is ranged accuracy only. It's a pretty good buff, actually, as well. Yeah, oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying. Yeah. I gotcha. Correct. Oh, we never did do this. Let's do this. Free XP. Doesn't matter what we set. Oh, I guess I was going to set one in the next space anyway. For flies. I didn't buy the map for Juno in Selbina. I'll have to go back there and do that too before I do Mount Quest. But I have to go and I have to go get either Million Corn or Cabbage anyway, so it's fine. I can't do the Mount Quest before I have the fame. But yeah, so yeah, it's all right. It's been a learning experience. I'm not. I mean, yeah, I'm sure I'm a little sad maybe that we lost the run. Um, but I'm not sad at how that run ultimately went. Like Scholar went way further than any of my other attempts so far, so it gave me a lot of intel, right? Like even when it comes to like I was saying this about the Oryu fight, um, I now know that on most jobs I'm gonna need more than 2 mismelts. Like Scholar, I was able to beat it in 2, but I don't think most of my jobs do. I think we farm at least 3, maybe 4 for future fights. Yeah. Yeah, that's our first death to a non like BCNM fight, right? Because Ifrit was death 1, Promi Hala was death 2, Diablos was death 3. Well, I guess Minotaur's sort of out in the open, but he's still an NM part of the thing, part of the mission. So this is the first death that was died to like a random enemy. And yeah, to an NM no less, which is hilarious. But yeah, that's my fault. I thought from my memory that that spot I was killing monsters in, I don't remember Guyver ever walking that far over to aggro that spot. And so I thought I was safe there. I wasn't even thinking about the NM first of all because I'd actually already been all around Kuftal and he was not up. So he literally just spawned. Which, to be fair, if you're going to die to Guyver, that's probably how you're going to end up dying to him in a low-level situation. However, yeah, I thought that he had a different pathing through that room, and I didn't realize I was in actually a dangerous location. So now that I know that, I think that is still the place to level for me from 56 to 60. I think I still like that camp, but we'll have to find a better location. I'm not gonna camp that spot. If that's where he walks, then that's it would either be find a different place to experience or a different place to stand for sure. And I think there is spots in that room. It's a big enough room. I think there's spots that we could go and be safe. So yeah, well that was actually our plan originally, Kale. That actually was our plan. And I just didn't realize that the Kuftal Tunnel coffer key didn't count for the Odd Organ one. It has to be a Beastman like zone one, like Bedeau or something. Because I originally, that was the intent, was I leveled there on Thief, I got my coffer key there, and then I went to go turn it in and it doesn't work. And I was like, oh, I gotta get a different one. So in my head I was like, well, whatever, I'll do 60 here on Scholar and it'll be fine. And then turns out it wasn't fine. So had I just farmed up like a testimony or something else, like a different zone, it would have worked out and I would have been leveling at birds and it would have been totally safe. But all right, live and learn. Yeah, I could do the sub job items too. That's what I was going to do the first time. But I thought, well, I'm high enough level, I just need to farm 1 coffer key. So, lesson learned, right? I mean, this is all part of the experience. We take the death and we move on. Just the way it goes. The last run was like the first like run that actually I felt like may have been actually worth going to Odd Organ. Because prior to the Scholar run, I don't really see a need in going there. There's not really a lot of benefit. So, something that'll probably change again in the future, but for now, not really important. We need Gosbit Grass. But yeah, it's all part of the journey. Again, if I was honestly, one of the things I was a little worried about on Scholar was how easy some of those BC&Ms were starting to feel. And it was making me go, "Oh man, like maybe this challenge isn't going to be that hard if you're on like the right job." Like if you just roll Scholar, you're looking real good. And now that we know that, it's like one of those jobs that's going to be, I don't know, maybe I'll be more stressed out in the early stages on Scholar because it's like, okay, don't lose it. Don't lose it. But it's nice to know that there's, you know, the ability to kind of progress. Like, if it's easy on Scholar, I'm hoping it means it's still doable on other jobs and stuff, right? Ooh, Theologist. Oh, goodbye, Val. Good time to accidentally release you. I have 1 minute and 43 to wait now. Okay, I am now the tank. Good to know. But I do not want to walk through 3 eggs. Or Naji's going to try to tank. I've got a shield, sir. You do not. It'll be interesting to roll a job like Paladin, I think, or Rune Fencer, where I become like the primary tank. Like, as good as Valeneral is for kind of cleaning up like trash mobs and stuff, and taking like ads and stuff, there's a world where tanking could be actually really beneficial. It also means that, like, I can save my MP for certain things because I know that the white mage is going to heal me before I can heal myself. Stuff like that. But we'll see. See if we ever roll that. Burning Blade. Ow. Val's still the better option right now, though. So as soon as he's available, he's coming back out. Oh, he's available. Let's go. I have great concern. I think the big challenge when you're tanking, if you're going to be the main tank of your party, is mostly going to be you will not be able to kind of like cheese like and like look away from your white mage, because if they run out of MP and you're like on Rune Fencer or something where you don't have native cures, I guess you would probably on Rune Fencer, you'd probably sub something with cure just to give yourself something. Yeah, they don't get a lot of good stuff for dagger, so I was planning to go sword route, and we'll see. Sword at least gives me access to something. Yeah, but Fast Blade's a good weapon skill, though. Mambo is 13, and then 53 is the second one. Yeah, we might be. This might be the job we use, like Soul Voice more than, like the 2 hour more than anything else. Like, I will say that we use Tabla Rasa a decent amount on Scholar, but we did not use it in every fight because we didn't need to. But okay, second digit is a 1. It's 31 or 51. Here we go. I'm going 31. Yo, let's go. I'm actually doing amazing on the 50/50s today. Totally all skill, right? Bard on that? Yep. I think we need only one more grass. Oh no, 2 more. I thought we had another one drop earlier. I'm stuck. Should have provoked. Yeah, I don't... Oh my goodness, he's in a bad spot. Hello? Yeah, I don't know if there's like a... Is there a harp at 99 for a third song? Like, because I don't think there is, actually. Not off the top of my head, I can't think of one. Yo, what's up, Ellen? Yeah, Blurred Harp, but like I would have to buy that, so that one's not going to be usable for me. And there's way more Yeggs walking around this space than normal. Terpender. I'll have to look that up. It's not even so much, honestly, the number of songs as it is like... songs are only going to last for like, what, 2 or 3 minutes? It's like, ugh, I'm going to be singing this whole time. Oh, hello, Benedict. Oh yeah, level 99. Oh, but you need to get like a pelt and an ebony harp and stuff, so yeah, I'm not getting that either. Linus is the horn though, isn't it? Because that's the one I made a whole bunch of augments for. Is there like a... Is there a version of that that lets you sing a third song? I didn't think so. Augmented. Oh yeah, so again, probably not happening. Because I don't think we're doing skirmish. I don't see a world where we're doing skirmish. Well, maybe we end up farming... 1,500 heavy metal plates. It's only in, once you're 99, Void Watch is easy, right? Oh, Coral, coming to say hello. One's an 8. Greater than, okay, so it's 80 something. Give me a second number thing. 83, let's go 83. Okay. My goodness. Boot of chainmail. I think that's level 24. Yeah, we could get Gallahorn. I have done that in the past before. With a good friend of mine on Beastmaster. Right? Beast Sub Dancer, I think. Well, wasn't that what we did? I think. Need one more grass still. Well, we'll see. In all honesty, I'm less concerned. Like, so the challenge says, like, beat all content, basically. I will say I am less concerned about the actual, like, part of beating the level 99 stuff. At the moment, my hope is to beat rank 10, COP, Zillart, and Treasures of Ottergan. That's my current hope from this challenge. And if we go beyond that, it's just gravy to me. If we get roadblocked at like Seekers of Otterland or something on Bard, if we could make it that far, haha. I'd be amazed, first of all. Because if we can even get through all those storylines at their intended levels, like the Alexander fight scares the crap out of me right now. I'm not even thinking about it though, really, because like we're so far away from getting there. But yeah, there's like a whole aspect of this challenge that's like... You think I get stuck at Pramihala? I don't think I get stuck at Pramihala. Because Animas are too good. Animas and the Trusts will carry in Promies. I didn't really have to do very much on Scholar there. Ooh, that's a good one. Are you going to hit me? Stay away, Priest. Less than 50. But you never know. I mean, I'm trying to be very optimistic here. Obviously. Okay, let's grab this book, then we'll come out, and we'll start heading towards Juno. I think it's more likely that this character gets hard stuck at Shadowlord. That's where in my head, after doing all the missions now a couple times with like Summoner and Scholar, Shadowlord or Mammoths. One of those two, I think, is going to wall me. I think those are the first fights that I'm kind of like a little bit worried about, I would say. Yeah, Shadowlord because of the need for magic damage. Mammoths because of the uncertainty of how well it'll go without the regen and not being able to fight one at a time because I can't bind. Maybe. Like, maybe there's a world I can do that. Soul Voice might be... Like... That's the thing, we won't really know. I won't really know how some of the fights are going to go until I start seeing how good, like, Soul Voice and different things are. I'm not saying no, I'm just saying I don't know yet. I have no good information on what this is going to be like. I never played Bard in the old COP era. or had any bards in my party either, so. Yeah, Elemental Seal would be big, but that only also affects black magic. And so the question is, can I... What is Sleep Gut? What level is Sleep Gut? I guess Sleep is probably like level 16 or 17. Or maybe it's like... You can maybe sleep 1? Possibly? We'll see. Again, I don't need to think that far ahead. Not yet, anyway. We may... There's no sense in, like, burning too much midnight oil, so to speak, trying to, like, come up with strategies on fights that I'm not even, like, anywhere near yet. 30-ish? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I know. Maha. I'm aware. Okay. When I get Honor March, it'll be fine. I still need one more. Oh, box. Decent seal. Less valuable at the moment than they have been in the past. Greater than 66. Okay, so it's either an 8 or a 6. So it's probably an 8. I should have just started guessing, maybe. Well, let's try 81. 9 times 9. Dude, my luck on some of these has been absurd. Absurd. Yeah, you can buy it. All the quested ones are buyable from the same spot. Same place. Same NPC. Man, we got our first 3 Gosbit so quick. Oh, hi, Yagudo. I was like, why is there a club right there? It's like just floating in the air, like, I guess right there. I've had a few monsters sneak up on me today. There we go. Let's go. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be kind of handy. Throw up buffs and give separate buffs easily to the trusts without them, like, standing too close. And we can give separate buffs to, like, Val if we wanted. Mine and stuff like that in some fights is going to be maybe really handy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still not sure yet what's all going to come from this. I don't think there's a world where we drop Semi. Even if she's not getting advantage from most of the buffs that I put on. I just don't see a world where that's a thing. She's way too good. It doesn't matter if she doesn't get the march. She's still too good. So odds are we keep putting up other buffs anyway, maybe. Like maybe marches are not the one we go with, but maybe we work in some kind of a minuet and something else. Minuet and prelude for her. Minuet and march for Halver. Like we might just be singing like every for like 2 minutes and then waiting for the first set to start wearing off in like 30 seconds and then start reapplying. It might just be a constant. We won't know. We won't know until we start progressing. We're actually sitting really nice on XP too. So we can get here, we can go right into Quifum. Let's be careful, hey? Ooh, look at that goblin. He's like checking out the scenery. Oh, it's just a mugger though. He's still IT++ though. The muggers in this zone are quite a bit higher level than the other ones. Still gotta be careful. But that's at least one that I'm pretty sure I could get away from. Charisma might be a little bit harder to obtain in a lot of ways too, so we're gonna see what kind of pieces of gear we can find too if we start getting into like the 30 range. And ooh, this sucks actually. Go the other way, thank you. Oh boy. Okay. Whew. Scary. Old Smithy. A lot more goblins in this path than normal, actually. Usually there's like none, or we see maybe one. We've seen like 3 already. Oh, 4? Wow. This is nuts. This is usually one of the safest paths I've ever had to Juno. Pretty nuts. Oh wow, we got weapons here too. Weapons we actually do have to pay attention to because they will walk over to the mountainside and aggro. So if we have to, we might have to pause and wait for one. There's a couple spots here where they will come over far enough to aggro. Like that. Right there. This has been the most dangerous path run from Marif to Juno I've had so far in the challenge. Thankfully, they don't really stay over here very long, typically. But we'll see. There's 3 of them, like, right here, so... they're all grouping up. There you go. Keep going. And then there's, like, a raptor and a couple goblins over here that I gotta be watching for. Otherwise, we're pretty much already there. They're bringing noodle bowls home. Let's go. Yes, please. It's been a while since I've had a noodle bowl. Haven't been able to visit my favorite Vietnamese place. I mean, I could, but I'm trying to not spend money. Yeah, it's all good. I'm not allowed to trade in the challenge. Yeah. That's part of the challenge thing. But I appreciate the offer. No, you're good. You're good. You're fine. That's part of the reason why this is going to be so tricky in certain circumstances, because I can't trade. I can't use the auction house for typical just buying up anything. If I start to feel like that's like a ridiculous thing, At the moment, I think it's a good option. But if I decide later that it's like, okay, this is just ridiculous, like free game auction house kind of thing, maybe at some point that'll happen. But I haven't felt like a need for it yet. We'll see though. As we start progressing if we ever get a run that goes later, I might be really suffering without that. So I don't know. We'll just kind of play it by ear, you know? I'm just gonna sell off all this stuff. Oh? Yeah, it definitely makes the challenge not... It's not gonna be easy, that's for sure. Nah, that's true. There is nothing that can prevent that. But I'm not in control of other people. I can only be in control of myself, right? So, I'll do what I can to keep true to the challenge, but there's gonna be times when... I mean, that is why I try to play on my home server, and like, if somebody is to like do something like that, there's nothing you can do. Like, I'm not, like, and not that you could make a character on Azure right now anyway, but that would be why I would avoid the more popular servers, or populated servers. Like, Shiva's a pretty comfy location, and it's my home, so like I'm running past people that I know. So. Again, like I said, a lot of this challenge, like, obviously the challenge is like probably overzealous, so to speak, right? Like we've talked about this now a couple times, but like the odds of actually going through everything and beating chaos and everything without dying, without limiting yourself to a job alone, is already pretty ridiculous. And so for me, it's more about, like, how versatile can I be? How, like, what can I do in fights that typically bards should not do well in, as an example? And yet, maybe still thrive, potentially, if I can make it work. Like, it's about learning. It's about, like, trying to, like, do things in the game that I know I never typically would have been able to do before. This is going to be scary. I can kill a weapon right now, but I'd rather not fight two, and I have a feeling I'm going to have to fight another one after this one. Well, we'll try. Yo? Yo? Let's go. And yeah. It's all about, am I still having fun, I guess. And right now I am. So, this is probably going to be our last ad break, though. I don't know how long. Actually, I should probably get to camp, and then maybe I could go pick up the home point and maybe go... The undead are about to spawn, which is kind of sucky, but not really a problem. I just know food is coming soon, and so I want to be wrapping up in the next little bit. Yeah, it's about the friends we made along the way. And yeah, this has been, 100%, this has been like a community challenge almost to me at this point, because we've had so many people speak in to the rules and give ideas and things like that. And I actually really greatly appreciate that, because trying to come up with a good rule set on your own, honestly, is not... It's just never going to be as good as when you have more people speak into it. So I've just really appreciated the people on YouTube that have given suggestions in the comments, the people on Twitch in the stream live, and yeah, for me it's just made the whole thing more enjoyable, because it kind of makes it almost feel like a challenge that we're all working on together a little bit, which is kind of neat. So yeah, thanks everybody. definitely going to cry when I don't have my 10-minute songs after playing on my Rema Bard for this long. Zinc ore. Silver ore. Oh, we're definitely pulling this guy. Free XP. Super squishy. Oh, there's 2 here. If the Gigas stop moving and it looks like a safe pull, I'm definitely pulling these because they're just like free. But you do have to be careful because if the Gigas turns around and sees it aggressive, you're in big trouble. But they have like no HP, so they die really fast. Gotta watch out for Slippery Sucker, though, because he will link, I think, to those. He's not aggressive, but he links to the other leeches. Hello, white. Can I get around you? Nice. Just gotta watch out for the banshees here. But if I can kill like a worm or 2 over here, that would be nice. Oh, there's one. Ooh, I like this. Don't think those will link. Will they? Maybe they will. Please hold. They will not. Excellent. That's gonna hit me. Okay, we're still good. Nice. Gotta watch out where this worm comes up. Okay, excellent. Nice. Oh, okay. Did you get the clipper too? Ah. That sucks. That's unfortunate. Ooh, and that's actually not great. Does she have Selena? Would she have Selena yet? Okay, well the crab's not on me, so if the crab kills Val, it's fine. But odds are we can kill both still. No effect. Alright, we're fine, we're fine. should have just stuck with Burning Blade on these high defensive mobs. Yo, nice Blade Rin. Oops. Oh, okay. 83 or 93? I'm gonna go 83. Mostly because that's the first key my finger got to. Wool slops. And a wool hat. Actually, let's go this way. Actually, let's kill this first. And then go that way. Since it's tough. That's the move I was worried about. Oh, okay. We're going this way. That's fine. Buy box. IT++. I don't know if I can get around him right now. He's kind of in the middle. Millie doesn't have a lot of MP, so I would just wait and see. They're all level 21 right now, even though I'm 24? 23. I'll just wait. We should be able to get by him. Come on, bud. Come on. There you go. Nice. Thank you, thank you. Kinetics is up. I'd totally pull that guy if it wasn't for these other leeches. I'm a little bit scared of that. This is a home point that's really nice, but is also incredibly dangerous if you're like at the level you want to be to level in Qufum. Because you can just spawn in and be aggroed. One of the downsides of this area. Bucidine, we learned, is the same way with the book warp by the outpost. We had one there where we zoned in and there was a Ahriman looking right at me. Thankfully, I had the ability to quickly cast Bind and then run. But if we had been on a job that didn't have that as an option, definitely scary. Well, this gets us at 24, which is nice. We only need 6 more levels, which we will get first thing tomorrow. And then that'll get us to 30, and we can go start unlocking Bard, and then we can start missions. No real rush in getting our Mount quest completed yet, because realistically, you can't ride a mount until you're level 20 anyway. So. But this is a good spot. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate day with the Scholar. It was going great. We even got Regen 3 to drop on our first Goblin kill, which is supposed to be like a 5% drop rate or something off the Alchemist. So we were looking awesome. We had Regen 3. I even got to cast it once before I died. Val had it on probably roughly around the time that I got smacked. But here we are again. Let's go. This is Bounding Boots. The beauty of the new system. The beauty of the new system, dude. Free Bounding Boots. Okay. I can send my Bounding Boots to me now. It's the idea of the challenge. Like sort of the whole point of what we're going for. He's up! Let's go! Look at that. Free Bounding Boots and free Empress Hairpin when we get back on. That's pretty sweet. I can't do my Argus fight yet. I think I need to wait till like level 40. But that's pretty sweet. We got some free gear to send over now. Assuming I can kill this, actually. I think I can. What level is he? Is he 28? Something like that? I think we can kill him. We're 24 right now, so we should be fine. I hope. Go, go, go. Maybe it won't be free. Almighty Strikes and I won't hit him once. Oh, we got him! For 9 damage! 12 damage! Look at us go. We're contributing. 12 more damage! It's because my sword is like a level 1 sword. That's what's going on. Yeah, Millie's carrying, for sure. It's alright. We got this. Empress Hairpin mine. Okay. We can send that item over to my character now. Okay, so that's Bounding Boots and Empress Hairpin. Is there any other items that I want to try to farm? The Mithra might have been the first Mithra I'd ever made too. Yo, there he is. Here we go. Wish me luck. Bring it. Nawako Vale. Oh yeah, you get Benediction. That's right. I was like, how? Alright, this is it. 1 for 1, right? Believe. Nope. Zealot Myths. I can't track that other one. Oh, he's up. Look at this, man. Probably because nobody's been fighting them for this whole time. They're just chilling. Soul voice. How? And there it is. Okay, he spawned. Literally right as I turned stream off. Here's hoping we get a crazy drop at the end of the stream. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Back-to-back Zealot Mitts, man. Alright. Throw me off because I have seen him spawn back there before. Oh, hey. How are you, gentle sir? Let's go. 1 for 3. Let's go. Show it. Bring it to us. Where's the benediction? Or did he already benediction? I didn't pay attention. Nope. Zealot Mitts. Alright. 0 for 3. We're leaving. Let's go level to 30 and let's go unlock Bard. We can come back to this either in the evenings or on the weekend. That's 0 for 3 on Monster Signa. It's a low drop rate though, to be fair. I wonder what the Zealot Mitts NPC for. If they're worth much. Because we might end up getting a few of them. Ah, nothing. That's a shame. Okay. Back to Quiffum. We're going to use the book for safety. Actually, we're 27 now, so we should be okay. Even if we got aggro, we could run to the zone. So we'll be okay to use the home point. I do need to go unlock the book in Bastok Mines, though. I still haven't done that. I haven't touched it. And I need to do that so we can at least warp to Bastok from a book. That's actually kind of important. Okay, we need 3 levels. We're at level 27 right now, so we should fly up levels pretty quick. We can switch to leeches, like, once we hit 28, probably. 28, 29. We'll have to put the NM kills at the beginning of the VOD. Or I guess in the middle, because since the run started in the middle of yesterday's stream, it'll be short. So we'll probably get to like the end of the Quiffum Island grind. And then I'll crop in the NMs. You probably already watched it on YouTube now if you're listening to me say this. So, there you go. It's weird, like, talking to stream, but then also like trying to be conscientious of the fact that people are watching this after. We don't have an experience ring yet, but we should have enough conquest points now, I would think. Oh yeah, we got enough for both. Good. So we can go buy our warp ring and our... Oh, are you tough? Try something. Nice. Oh. He hit him. Dang. That's unfortunate. I was planning to bring him in as a secondary weapon skill, a second weapon skill, so that he would do the light skill chain on the leech. It's fine. Jotons are starting a magic burst for 150 already. That's pretty nice. Again, we don't have a lot of use time with Matsui, but a lot of my experience with him has not been good. But I think it must depend on if you're getting like skill chains and stuff consistently. Because if you are, I would say he's probably a pretty good trust with the amount of times he magic bursts. At 28 here. Very good, very good. 2 levels. Let's go. Try to go to the other side here so we can get more leeches. Somebody's got TP. What we could do... Ah, no, I can't do that. Provoke isn't really as good as a spell because you can only do it once every 30 seconds. Easier to do with a spell because you can just pull in multiple things at once and just make him just AoE. Boom, boom, boom. Set of MP. Val's not though. Attack down kind of blows. Okay, let's do it on this one, maybe. Oh, provoke again. Just means that they're finishing fights with TP, which is fine. But when nobody has TP, Val opens with the Uriel Blade. At least that's what I've noted from my own. Like, just general observations. Trickster Kinetics is still up over there. I mean, 540, that's good damage. Maybe if I aggro... No, I don't want to aggro first. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna force a light skill chain. Oh, you're running the wrong way now. And he won't aggro. My goodness. Oh, we got both leeches. That's not good. That's not what I wanted. Maybe this is too much now. We'll give it a go. See what happens. Oh, he's gonna be too slow and he won't get it. Dang. The white's almost dead. Let's kill the white off really fast. Nice. It's so hard to do the trick. Clippers will die quick, and then we can kill the last leech, who's also already at a third health. Man, I'd be really curious to see like how aggressive you can be at just like pulling as hard as you can, almost just like pull another one in, pull another one in, because as his AoEs start to chain together, he's just going to do more and more damage to everything around him. And so I think if you get like a good cycle of like 4 mobs coming in at a time, you probably can just keep killing. The problem would be more running out of monsters, and you'd always have this constant chain of 4 enemies on you, which early on is dangerous, but like once you're at this level, at like 28-ish, 29-ish, like he can tank most of that stuff pretty fine. I don't know. I'd be curious to see, like, at what point does it start to become too much? Like, can you just keep pushing Val to his limit? There, see, so he did that. Now we're gonna bring the white in. This might be too slow. I don't think he got it. No. So I need to be faster. I almost need to be running to pull the white, like, immediately. Which is kind of sad. Because you don't know if he's going to actually do Uriel Blade. I guess you'll force him to do Uriel Blade on the second one. So he'll do the first one, but then you'd have to pull a third one in to actually get the light skill chain. I don't know. There's definitely a way, I think, to manipulate this to make it, like, good XP, I think. Kill him. Alright, was it 1 or 2 more kills here? Probably at least 1 more. Kinetics is just hanging out. Okay, now if I do this... just pull you right away. Oh, it's gonna be too slow. The bats are gonna die, though. Oh, and the Gigas died. Let's go. Sweet. Okay, that's 30. Let's kill this clipper, and then we'll just go to unlock bar. Not too terrible. Not too terrible. There is a previous quest. There's a few previous quests, apparently. We're gonna need parchment. Purchased for 2K in Mara. Lower Juno access. Mara. Okay. Then we got this one, which is just return, trade him the parchment. And then speak to the guy in Lower Juno. Okay, it is kind of like one quest. 2 separate quests, kind of. Okay. So let's go get, let's go back to Bastok. Guess I gotta go to the home point. I should go touch the book in Bastok so that it's done, because otherwise I'm not gonna do it. I'll keep forgetting. Should probably zone into Babiki Bay and grab that book too, maybe while we're like right at the notes anyway, because I think it's the same beach. I see you, White. Goodbye.